Welcome back to Poetry and Police.
Well, Jamaica, so today, I'm going to hold a reason with you people. I'm going to hold a reason with you people based off of my experience with Jamaica, based off my experience with the criminal elements in a Jamaican society. And everything has to deal with organized crime in a Jamaica. And why, I'm going to tell you why. There's nothing what the government can do. There's nothing what the people can do. And worse, there's nothing the police, you hear me say, there's nothing the police in Jamaica can do as it relates to crime and violence in Jamaica, or the reduction of crime in Jamaica. I'm going to tell you why in a Bridget. Because, take it from me as I'm telling you, I was a very hard-working policeman. Got rid of a lot of criminals. Whole heap of criminal I sent to prison. But even though if you send 1 million man to prison, if you look, the crime rate not go down same way. It might be slow for a little while, but it still going to come back full force. And this is why you see criminal, they're evolving. And this is the thing with criminal. Criminal come like a crop, you know. As you harvest one, a next crop come in again. You can't get rid of criminal. If the police take out a criminal right now, somebody are going to replace him, brother. And it is like a cycle. It is going to go on and 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 on, over and over again. That is how criminality in Jamaica is. And this is why this is a problem in Jamaica. I want to open their ears, and say, but a lot of people see these things, but they're not talking, Because what is going on now? In order to stop crime and violence in Jamaica, you have to find the source of crime and violence. The source, you hear me say the source. When I say the source of crime and violence, what is the source of crime and violence? Alright, in America, people will fight against terrorist organizations then. Them little terrorists, they run up and gonna strap bomb on themselves and blow a plane and do all of these little things, Where do you think they get the funding from? You have a rich boy, or not even a rich boy, you have a massive amount of backing from rich people up in the echelons of society. People who are back them things there. And that is how terrorist people operate. Just like the Jamaican criminals. That's one time we said the Jamaican criminals are terrorists. Because them operate just like terrorists. Now, this is what them do now. Every Jamaican criminal organization in Jamaica, because right now Jamaica have what you call a whole lot of organized crime gangs in Jamaica that are run Jamaica now, We now include not just hitman thing, but also bank frauds and all these little things. Everything we are going to Jamaica now. Because criminals start make crazy amount of money right now, But what you need to understand that every criminal organization, there's a backing. Man, supply gun for them, vehicle for them, everything where them need. You have that supplier there. So the police, the police job is to cut off all those supplies, if them can find the suppliers. Cut off the head of the snake then, in order to make them people they suffer. Because if them boy they are suffering, they can't get the money to buy gunshot and they can't get this and that, Yes, them are going to rob and thief, forget it. If you remember that, them are going to rob and thief. But at the same time, no matter the robbery with them go on with, them still can't accumulate the amount of funds to keep them organization going. May I tell you that, people? So and therefore now there's big people behind this. And when we say big people behind these things in Jamaica, we don't talk, when we say big people, we are talking about politicians, and we are talking about head of governments, we are talking about, and we are talking about head of police department. I saw the thing trickle down right down to the foot soldier. You saw me, I said it trickle down right down to the foot soldier. And them a supply the thing. So we are the problem now. This is the problem we have in Jamaica now. You see the same people them in Jamaica that we are looking towards to ram a dent into organized crime in Jamaica. These are the people. These are the same people them. We are support the thing, These are the same people we are fund the boy them, So when you hold a meeting with a super today and talk about certain boy will do certain crime. By the time you left that room, him call him politician friend already and tell him already enough. Say, watch your boys, them, You know, that's how it going. You need to understand that, And this way the whole corruption come in with promotion and thing. Because watch you know, I used to work as a corporal of police, as a corporal of police. I was promoted by a judge. Listen, Jamaican people, I was promoted by a judge, Justice James. I have never gotten a promotion from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Yes, me was promoted to corporal, but I was promoted by a High Court judge who wrote a recommendation to the Commissioner of Police, or else Blake would have left a constable. Me, I telling you that. Listen now. If you're a constable, or say you're a corporal then, and you work hard, like a man tell you, work smart, not hard. When a man tell you that in a police force, what I tell you? Or that my soup tell me already, work hard, work smart, and not hard. That a man I tell you, say, if you skiffle, or you hustle. You understand me? So when you find yourself a work hard, no, man I say, I idiot that. Remember me tell you that, So now, as a corporal of police, I have kill out myself and I work, and I put the people of Jamaica first. I put my community first. And I do the work. You think they want to promote me? Because if I can do that job as a corporal, you think they want me to do that as a sergeant? Because as a sergeant, your rank bigger now, and you have more effect now because you have a higher rank. You control more police around. You can create a dent in organized crime as a sergeant now. Worse if you get all inspector. And even if you get inspector, they don't want your type of work around the place. So guess what about it? They must send it to some little country place, some little quiet place where your usefulness matters not. That's how it go. You understand me? Everybody come for election time, come issue gun, Everybody in the ghetto know these things, Everybody know these things, From the head of government right down to the very little man on the street in a certain community, know all of these things. That's why crime can't stop at Jamaica. And no matter what we could have changed 1 million commissioner of police, crime not going to stop in Jamaica until we get rid of those people who are seated in the high chair. The very same people, who supposed to try them best or try put out the effort to make Jamaica a crime-free country. They are the ones who are supporting the organized crime gangs. That enough you know people. So sometimes you have to be careful of the circles where you go into and the things that you say. You have to be careful. You can't trust your own friend when it comes to crime and violence. Cause everybody is for sale in Jamaica. Most people are for no, I'm wrong for saying everybody. Most people are for sale in Jamaica, And that is the greatest deploration of Jamaica in the back. And most people too licky in Jamaica. So people just collect money to turn a blind eye to things that they see. And people see leaders are from time to time doing illegal activities and they're not going to report it. And the next thing again, the whole investigations, the fraud investigators, the money laundering investigators, the financial crime investigators, brethren, in Jamaica. These people are all controlled by the hierarchy of the force, and these people are all controlled by the leaders of the country. So how can you investigate a leader for financial crimes? How can you investigate a leader who get money by some illegal means? If he's the one calling the shots. As soon as you start that investigation, a phone to a call or come in if you done that, Or else you lose your life, or you not get more promotion than the work, So guess what now? Some police will sell them soul for that, because guess what? A man care about himself alone. A man don't care about character and all. A man care about is making that money. And that is going on in Jamaica right now. And the bigger heads them are with people. No citizen of Jamaica is never safe, brother. Unless when you live, most of these people will live uptown. They feel like they are safe. Until the crime start reach them, I tell you that, But you see for the people them in the garrison, brother. And if you live in the garrison as a decent law-abiding citizen, you can't get away from crime and violence, You will never get away from crime and violence unless you move out of the area into some area if you can afford to live in an area where there's no crime and violence. That will never ever change in a Jamaica, you know, because of political tribalism. That, you know, because you see the violence in a Jamaica, it maintain the votes in a certain neighborhood. It maintain the votes among even police officers. Even police officers are tribalized. You know? Even police officers are tribalized. Hey, you work with some police officers, you realize that they destroy a certain area and them not touch a certain area. I saw it going up. So, and sometimes you open your mouth, you have to mind you're dead. Because they don't believe in truth and justice. So that is the worms, you know, that is eating away the very core of the beautiful island of Jamaica, you know. A place we have so much nice people, you know. A place we have have one of the best cultures in the world, you know. A place where other countries look towards, you know, for culture, you know. A place where other countries emulate to be like these people of Jamaica. But these very same leaders, they don't care about the people in the country. All them care about is them pocket. And they are the ones that are allowing the organized crime to flourish in Jamaica. Me I tell you that, you know. Me have case already where as soon as me lock up man, you know. Super runner coming, you know. Want me to sell case, you know. And I couldn't believe, so the senior officer tell me to sell case, you know. Me I tell you that. Couldn't believe that, you know. That is how the thing set. I was in Seaview Gardens, working in Seaview Gardens, and some work was going on in the Riverton City. And the Riverton City and the Seaview Gardens men were fighting over the work. And I was the police officer in between the two communities and maintaining the peace and talking to the men from both sides. I'm going to tell you this, people. I was approached by the gentleman who run the site, and you know, the man said to me, "Boy, it no fear, you know." I said, "What you mean by it no fear?" The man said to me, "You know, say it no fear for you in a road, boy, because you are the policeman sit on the ground and you are maintaining the peace between the two communities for people not kill off each other over the work. And you get involved and cause peace in the work, and you come and negotiate with people from both sides, get work in order to maintain peace as a policeman." And the reason why it's not fear, my boy, is because when the contract drop, the big man them up once be the big man them, the heads them get millions of dollars for the contract. And them now do nothing to keep the peace between the two communities that are warring over the contract. You see me, I say people that have shown, say the bigger heads them, both in our government and the Jamaica Constable Force, the leaders, they don't care about the small people. They don't care about the constables and the corporal and the sergeants. Me, I'm telling you that, you know. We could have dead for them share and part, you know. All them care about is that for them pocket line. But they see if you want me a fight crime, me a come under a whole heap of pressure from a boy called Courtney Barrows and him affiliates them. I burn me out because me I do my police work in the area. And at the same time, when you look around corner, you see some bigger heads man, some big man hitch up with Courtney Barrows, I chat to Courtney Barrows and a friend Courtney Barrows. That's how I go. And them big friend. And him a complain to them about my behavior, how me a pressure him youth them. And I was simply doing my work as a policeman. Them things that me are telling about. So, the Jamaican crime situation nah go stop until we cut off the head of the snake. The whole political arena in Jamaica need to be revamped, brethren. Like we need to be a new and young politician. And we don't want the old one them to teach the young one them neither, because that them a pass on the baton. They're just passing on the baton to them to continue where they're leaving off. That's why them stick around to teach them the trade. It's a trade, you know, and it's been taught from generation of politicians to generation of politicians in Jamaica. It's all about hustling and all about making money. It's not about solving crime. It's not about stopping crime in Jamaica. It's all about making money, because Jamaica is a rich place. Jamaica is a rich place. And everybody know that Jamaica is a rich place. I used to work in the St. Andrews South Division and tell me the amount of business places in Jamaica who are willing to assist the police in anything for me, run money to the police department to help the police. Yet still, what they help them when the businessman them give the help? The big guys them taking money for themselves. They don't do nothing for the division. And that me I try telling the people. So they could have changed a million commissioner of police. It nothing gonna work until we get rid of these leaders, until there's a body put in place. We investigate and arrest and remove them from power. Nothing gonna change. Because them control the narrative, you know. Them control the whole narrative. Them control crime and violence in Jamaica.